Let's do this. Good morning. It's a really exciting day today. We are finally building our raised beds. We are adding 6 4x10 raised beds, and then we're adding 1 2x8 for flowers, and then we're adding a bunch of flower fabric. So I'm really excited for this garden renovation. The reason that we're doing this is because we just had twin boys, and we have every intention of keeping the garden weed free and a place of peace, but it usually just turns into a mess and an eyesore. So this year we decided we're not doing that. We're gonna use the money that I've saved from selling at the farmer's market and build some new raised beds, and hopefully turn our garden back into a place of peace and a place that we can relax and a place of beauty instead of a weedy mess. So follow us along and watch us build these beds. We are at Menards right now. The reason we're at Menards is because they're doing their 11% back rebate. So we just bought all of the lumber, and we are getting like $70 back, which is really exciting because that's enough to pay for at least one of the raised beds. But I always recommend supporting local, so if you can do that, do that. But in this case, because we're buying so much wood, it made sense for us to go to Menards because of that rebate. I want to be really transparent and share what it's going to cost us to build these beds, because one of my pet peeves is seeing beautiful gardens on Instagram and then having absolutely no idea if it's attainable for me and for my budget. So I am going to share exact prices with you. It would have been cheaper, but COVID has raised the prices of everything. So we figured we're not going to wait till next year or the year after, because who knows when the prices are going to go back down from COVID. So we're just going to bite the bullet, build these raised beds, and grow our own food. For these particular beds, it's costing us $625. This is how many of each we're buying. But with the rebate, it's really only going to be like $550. Which I don't think is too bad for a ton of growing space, and these beds will be good for a long time. Building 6 4x10 raised beds in this space. So we just have 2 pieces stacked on top of each other, and then that little thicker board to hold them together. The garden renovation is complete. I'm so excited to plant vegetables and flowers in this and bring you guys along with me. Thank you for hanging out in the garden with us. I'm so excited that these raised beds are done. This is something that's been on my heart for over a year, so it's just really, really exciting that they're finally in and I can start envisioning these garden plans. If this is something that you guys like, make sure to head over to my Instagram. It's just at Small Town Garden Life. I post about gardening, motherhood, sustainability, and thrifting. Until the next video.